Alright, today I'm be doing a little review slash overview slash unboxing, I guess, because it is still sealed, of the original Little Hands card holder. It is made by Game Right, if you can see that right there. Looks like a Jester looking logo, and ages 3 and up, because you don't want your children to choke on this. And it also got awarded, I'm not sure if this is, well, it is a sticker, the cheapest kind of sticker, Dr.toy winner, best vacation product. Now that doesn't really make sense to me because it says Little Hands, and I guess they're marketing it towards children, but I never really played card games on vacation when I was a children, unless it was Magic the Gathering and I was visiting some friends who played. And I feel like this is more marketed toward older folk who like to play games and just relax. So yeah, I'm going to see, and I'm also going to be doing some tests with some unsleeved cards, some KMC Perfect Fits, some Ultra Pro, some Dragon Shield, some KMC Perfect Fits inside of KMC Hypermats, and also some Ultra Pro sleeve cards, just to see what all fits. First thing you can notice is a crazy number. It says made in China. I kind of wish that wasn't there, but what do you expect? It says, "Hi boys and girls, give a big hand for this amazing card holder that makes playing card games easier than ever. Put as many cards as you can between the plastic patterns, and before you know it, you'll be playing like a pro." 3 and up. So I guess, yeah, but I don't get why it gets best vacation product if it's marketed for children, because I doubt they're going to be playing poker with their family or something. Or like go fish in the car, because the cards will just slide all around. And made for little hands. My hand's not that little, it kind of covers the whole thing, but still I wanted to review this and see what it feels like. Right off the bat, they have this like extra plastic thing for a hook. I assumed if they just made the cardboard a tiny bit wider, they could just drill a hole in that and probably cut off a few cents if they want, because this thing was like $4. It was a real hard choice for me to buy this, but I decided I wanted to, sort of like the card machine. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. It definitely has the Little Hands card holder on it, so you know what it is, and Game Right on the back. I will say it is pretty nicely painted, or however, maybe laser printing, I don't know, but that probably added to the price. It's very smooth, the edges just go right to it of the paddle, so it's not uncomfortable at all. You can just like rub your finger up and down it. Very cool. You can like grip it. I don't know, I'd probably just do a thumb and a finger grip or something. And I guess the cards fit in between there. I don't want to bend it too much to see. I'm not sure if there's like something deep inside there that will catch it, or just that alone. So alright, I guess I'm going to start testing it with just some basic land. Let's see if I can at least fit 7. 1. What in the world? Let's get a back view of this. 2. So did you actually want to stick? 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. So you could easily fit 7 cards in there. As you can see, it makes your hand, instead of just like holding it like this, like usually when it's not my turn and I'm not thinking, I just have my hand like this, but now it would be permanently like this and with an extension. Crazy reach. But there is a little up and down side to this, because if you drop your hand, if it was unsleeved, if it was not inside this machine, your cards could either be face up or face down, and with this, it's only 50-50. Could be face up, or if it falls, it could be face down. So that is kind of nice, and it holds the cards quite securely. Yeah, actually quite securely. I'm gonna go ahead and see how many I can like fit in here totally. 7 so far. 8. 9. 10. Maybe 11. I would say maybe 11 if you still want to like read the cards. I'm sure if I scrunch them up more, I could probably fit into like 20 or something. But then I'm going to also do a shake test to see how good they stay in. For the most part, they're actually staying in. But some did fly out, but I was shaking quite aggressively. So yeah, it definitely will fit your hand. Unless you're playing some crazy deck that allows you to have no hand and your hand gets into like, I don't know, some crazy number, it should be fine. The next thing I'm going to test with the original Little Hands card holder is some KFC Perfect Fits. First, I'm going to go ahead and see if it'll fit 7. I feel like they might be a little bit slicker to fall out because of the shield, the KFC Perfect Fit sleeve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I will say it does grab the cards quite nicely. I assume that there might be some rubberized padding or something down there, or just if you look on this end, it looks like it's completely closed, and then on this end it's just slightly open, so it could just be the pressure between the sandwich plastic. So it will hold 7 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do the shake test, I guess. Actually, I'll just put in a bunch more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could really fit in as many cards as you want, just probably even on top of each other. But I feel like this is enough, and it does make your hand quite big, and it would be hard to kind of conceal it, because usually when I have a hand, I kind of like curve it, you know what I'm saying, so you're not bleeding your cards. But with this, it's you gotta like hold it up very straight to yourself, away from anybody else looking, but it fits them, and let's just do the shake test. And like I thought with the KMC Perfect Fits, they're very slick material, made them fly out quite easier, but I still was shaking quite rapidly. But it will work with KMC Perfect Fits. And then onto the next cards I'm going to test are just some Ultra Pro sleeves. They're not matte back, so they might just fly out just like the KMC Perfect Fits, but I'm going to go ahead and put in 7. Six and 7. So it will hold 7 quite fine, and like I said, it's actually pretty snug fit. It takes quite a bit to shake it. This is just like a general shake. I thought they would just like fall out doing this. But then again, I'm going to just fill it to the full brim or whatever. How many cards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10 just standard Ultra Pro sleeve cards in the original Little Hands card holder. I'm just gonna give it a shake. They do fall out, which is kind of expected, but not as fast as the KMC Perfect Fits. I got Planeswalkers all over the place now. And yeah, but it will fit your Ultra Pro sleeve cards quite nicely. And like I said, it does make your hand quite bigger from going like this to this plus on top. Makes it quite big. But you can also just like flip it upside down when it's not your turn or something. And yeah, I still believe that like honestly more older people would buy this. Like I could see my grandpa, now he really likes poker, but I could see my grandma or something buying this just to play cards with their friends, because it'd be easier, just set it down and talk and then do this. And the next thing I'm going to test are some Dragon Shield sleeves. I'm just going to plop them in. These are the slippery back. Actually, I might as well grab some matte back Dragon Shield sleeves too. I will in 1 second to see how those fare. I'm loading this quite terribly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, I loaded this one quite I didn't give it much room, but Yeah, you can see all your cards. You can't really read all of your cards, which is one thing, so you'd have to like kind of take it out to read it a little bit, but if you're okay with that, that's perfectly fine. And then they fit in there quite nicely, and I'm going to go ahead and give it the shake test. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. They actually stay in there quite nice, even though 3 did fling out like crazy, but yeah, they do stay in there real nice. And I'm going to go ahead and really quick just grab some Dragon Shield matte sleeves and then test those before I test the KMC Hyper Matte and Perfect Fits, and then I'm going to try my luck and try some top loaders. And if I don't have enough top loaders, I can always grab some more. So 2 seconds, going to grab some cards. And I'm grabbing them as we speak, trying to remove them, and we got ourselves a rat deck. Alright, these are the Dragon Shield matte, which I do prefer better for some reason. So let's just go ahead and throw these guys in and see if they hold better or grip better inside the thing. I'm not pushing like crazy hard into it. I'm sure you could push harder to get it to stick better, but I just don't feel like trying to bend my cards or something. This is very cool. I do think this would be a better buy point if it was like $3.49. It seems like a much more reasonable price. And yeah, $4.99 was kind of expensive. This is holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it holds 10 cards. And these are the matte Dragon Shield. Just to see if they'll hold better, I'm going to do a shake test. Oh, most definitely. The matte backs hold so much better than the other ones just because of the slight friction from the matte. So that's kind of cool. Alright, let me just take out the rats. I'll set this to the side for now. And then next, I'm going to try... I already did the regular Dragon Shield. I'm trying KMC Hyper Mattes, sleeved in Perfect Fits inside of Hyper Mattes, and these also are matte back, and they will be quite thicker, so I'm thinking that they might stay in the best because of their thickness, the matteness, and yeah, because they're just thicker in general. I'm just gonna load it up with a bunch of cards. They feel quite snug fit in there too. I will say that the printing job on this is real nice. It's real shellacked over. I'm not sure if they painted over it or something with some like shellac, or just like, I don't know, but it's pretty nice. But I still feel like a better buy point would be like $3.50 or $3.49, because $49 it always seems cheaper than $50 or something. It's the marketer tactic. And it does hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I put 10 in here. I'm sure you could squeeze in more, as much as you want. These are double shield. KMC Perfect, KMC Hyper Matte, and KMC Perfect double shield with the matte back. And I'm going and shake it. And they kind of flew out everywhere, but I was shaking kind of hard again. I would say that maybe they flew out a little easier than just the Dragon Shield matte, even though these are matte, is because they're a little bit thicker. I don't know if I can even show that on camera. Yeah, no. And maybe that means it didn't like pinch hard enough or something. And now for the real stress test. I just have how many? 10, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just put some basic lands in it to make it look beautiful. And I'm just guessing. I think you hold it this way. Oh my, I'm scared I'm gonna like break this dang thing. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like when I shake this, it's just gonna be like a messy mess. 8. No, I want to fit in 10, 9, and I hope it doesn't just like snap or something. It's 10, so I fit them in. It looks quite ridiculous, but if you play with Ultra Pro cards and you want to try this, it will probably hold them unless you shake it or something, or maybe even drop it. I'll do a drop test actually after. It holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just have 10 in here right now. I'm going to go and do a shake test, and I'm probably going to make a mess. Yeah, and if I shook it just for a second longer, they all would have flown out. I actually want to do a drop test on this with these, because I feel like the other cards in a drop test wouldn't slip out. But since these are just like, you can see the bend between the plastic right there. There's quite a bit of a bend, the opening. So they're not in there the most secure, and I feel just like a little jostle could knock them out. So whatever, I just put in a few, and I'm gonna... Maybe I was wrong. Well, one fell out. They're kind of getting looser. Well, kind of survives the drop test a little bit, but I don't recommend using top loaders, Ultra Pro top loaders with these, because they are a little thick and they do kind of take up a lot of room. But overall, this is a nice little gimmick product. If you want, you can use it. Maybe you would like that better for managing your hand, because you can just throw in a bunch of cards, say whatever, and not have to worry about where your hand went. Like, I know one of my brothers, he always plays and he ends up taking his hand and mixing it into like 2 piles, 7 cards. So he wouldn't, like, he accidentally set one part of his hand here and the other here, and I'll be like, what's that pile? And he's like, oh, my other hand, I forgot. And it's funny. So this might be good for him, because you just set it down and you can obviously see where your hand is. And yeah, I don't think if you dropped it with really any other cards that they'd just fly out. It does have a nice grip on them. You do have to kind of just like move them around to see it, but then you can just slide it back in. But overall, this is really not bad of a product if you're looking for something to help you hold your cards in a more secure way, in a more interesting way. Show up to your next game of Magic with one of these. Yeah, so it's a pretty nice product. It's got a nice shine on it. They could have took off some costs by removing the card things, the card logos, and this. And the plastic feels pretty nice. It's very grippy. Like, it's heating up my fingers, and it's not gonna just slip out. And it's pretty strong plastic. You can tell the inside. I'm not really sure if it's just friction on friction between the cards and this, or maybe there's just like some sort of semi-sticky glue that the card kind of sticks into or not. But overall, it's an interesting product, and I just felt like reviewing it. And yeah, I hope this video helped you, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.